Hey, the vegan. Happy to finally see you live. Hey, cheers. So, I've just had a shower and and washed my hair. However, I'm in my girlfriend's place and I don't have my own hairbrush. My girlfriend is not here, so I can't borrow one. So I have a completely freshly messy head. But that shall not deter us one single bit. No Red Bull boycott allowed. Max needs the money for upgrades. Max? Anyway, let's go! We're gonna be picking up Gunner, and we're gonna be playing the impossible difficulty. Unless I run into something unpredictable, like a Pandora box guard that's not doable, or an event fight that I die on, I'm not gonna be resetting. So like, resets, I mean, any sort of load here is gonna be like just heavily frowned upon. That is gonna be our policy. Hey, Lottery's Reef. Good afternoon, everyone. Trying to learn HOM with the new Olden Era after watching the streams and vids. Not much success yet, struggling on 50%. Work on building power stacks, okay? Heroes of Mana Magic, it scales like very tall, very well, but it doesn't scale very wide. So if you have like 2 weeks worth of growth and it's split between, let's say, like Angels and Cavaliers, it's gonna be way worse than just having 2 weeks growth worth of either Cavaliers or Angels, for example. So if you see like some sort of dwellings, even if they're low tier, you want to stack up your power stack as far and as tall as you can without losing any of that. And after you designate a power stack, use everything else as meat to prevent losses from that important stack. If you follow this principle, you should see an astronomical improvement in what you can do in Heroes 3, and good luck in your adventure! Prob more range units as well. No, unless you're power stacking them, they may not matter. And if you're going with like a mighty, brawly hero, they might even be worse in many situations, because the Olden Era has many fights where you're going to be surrounded immediately into the fight. So in order for range units to work, you really need to have like a lot of them to deter them from attacking them or something. Or you need to just have them be strong enough to just like fight things off melee as well. It's harder to maximize your range creatures, and there's more situations where they're gonna be blocked in Olden Era, I would say. Skeleton Archers is a good example. They work fine as a range unit, but I mean, they can throw it down melee if they need to. So yeah. Hey, J-Luxo! Yeah, it feels like all units are most of the time fast and you get into contact ASAP. Yeah, but like many range units also have like ways to activate themselves, or they have like things that activate things for them. So for example, Castle has like a bunch of buffs and generally like fast creatures, like the Cavaliers will charge, they can block for the shooters, they also would go tactics. Dungeon has Medusas that will slither away and shoot anyway, which is pretty cool. You know, there's like all sorts of ways to play, and it feels like very engaging every single time I do. Cavaliers are shit though. Yeah, I can grab some for the buff though. And for the 1-stacks. I mean, they make for good 1-stacks, right? They have like a good buff, the charge one. And then, yeah, they're pretty easy to get. I love Grave Robbers. Yeah, they look awesome. I mean, all the units like feel so unique, you know? Like, yeah. Raves just like stacking up throughout the fight. Skeletons are of course massed to insane degrees. Grave Robbers raising things. Pets are meat, I guess. But fast meat, oh my god. Dungeon having fast meat, imagine. What a world. The only thing that I don't like is that you're forced to pick some skills because of the fact they will ascend your hero. Well, yeah, you have to just make a commitment to either try to ascend your hero or just build your own hero. I feel like most of the time the correct choice will be to build your own hero. It's more like if you ended up having like some skills already that you wanted and support an ascendancy, then you would like then maybe try and pursue it. You have to be, you know. Sorry, I cut off. Yeah, you just have to be conscious of the choice and make rational decisions. Not just go all in on the ascendancy every single time. Well, Ascend, I'm not sure if that's going to be the term that we're going to be using, but you can become a different hero class in Olden Era. Anyway, we're playing Heroes 3, Gunner, Noble Nemesis. A cruel king reigns over the land with an iron fist. As tension builds, who will dare to challenge his rule, and at what cost? Ooh, okay. Hidden beneath the earth, the dragons are waiting. It's time to awaken their fury and lead them to battle against the king's reign. Okay, so we start off in a very, very humble town without anything. We have Gion available, we're playing our gunner, and our starting artifact is Breastplate of the Pertified Wood. We have Gresha, Nagar, Korbat, Axis, Charn, and Spint as our rivals, and the king, obviously, as our noble nemesis. And so, we begin our humble adventure with a Gion. We will take all of his army, give him a faster unit, and start exploring. He doesn't really need experience. We have some dwellings. It's guarded by sprites though, that's very unfortunate. We'll definitely want some dwellings, but we might aim for like a bigger dwelling with a summon. As we don't have a fort, that's gonna be like the only way to get a little bit more of a reasonable amount of army. But why not? Well, they're just giving us a very strong possible option. Like, you know, the Grail. If the Grail was there in every single game, it wouldn't really be the Grail, right? And basically, Olden Era has a hero version of the Grail, basically, you know? Sure. Not sure if this was stakeable much cleaner. Probably was, but that's what we were able to do. A very poor map, so we'll have to like be pretty careful all around. The quest seems pretty important. I guess Gion can get a level. Navigation? Sure. Be a navigator, Gion. Who will dare stop you? Golden XP is gonna be a pretty hard choice to make here. Maybe an easy one. I just need the gold. It's that easy. More quests. And yeah, because we chose to go gold, I can just pick it up on my side here, the next ways, the moves on my main. The runes would be a pretty great object for me to do, but not one that I'm actually gonna be able to do, so, oh well. This is a solo campaign. Wait, why is there a timer? Should we reset without a timer? Wait, this is toxic and disgusting. I don't want this timer. Oh no. Thanks for noting. Yeah, we're gonna reset. Sorry. We shall go again. I'm pretty sure there's... Wait, is there a way to remove the timer? If we go like... No. If we go low, then the timer will always remain. We need to go for a new game. No, our timer run. No. At least on this timer, like what the hell? For a large PvE map? No way. Okay, so this time I think all the settings are right. Wait. No. They still might not be right. I think I want tournament rules off. This here. Wait, I keep forgetting to select my hero. Maybe I just rolled them? No, I didn't. So... Yeah. You want to be this? Or you want to be gunner? Okay. Now this is the real start. Time to awaken their fury and lead them to battle against the king's reign. Awaken the dragons. This time we ended up getting a Jacob. Wait. Oh, the only reason I had any gold was tournament rules. Oh. Why cheat with an OP hero anyway? I explained a little bit previously. Basically I've never played Gunner, and I've always wanted to. So I'm living out my dream here. Like, the hero was taboo for as long as I can remember. And Okay, now it's both obsidian gargoyles. Are they supposed to be the same unit? Perhaps. Anyway, this is gonna be a very humble start. No tournament rules to give me some resources and gold at the beginning of the game, and there's literally zero anything on the impossible difficulty. Yikes. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough start. Maybe a catapult here for the start would be a pretty good option of how to get going. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. I'm losing everything immediately. I wonder what the quests are. Would they help me with this abysmal start? Well, I'm gonna be getting some more army from the secondary hero, but what do I get? The secondary hero or the... Town Hall? Because well, no. I believe this should be giving... Yeah, I believe the secondary hero should be better. Could also just go for Viona for, well, one, a better hero. Well, no, I should go just Jaga. TBH? 300 gold. Oh boy. Getting a little bit too rich here, you know? Wouldn't wanna accidentally come close to being able to afford things, you know? Maybe an early game hero would be better. It's okay, we'll live for the pain. Welcome to my little hideaway. I have a delicate task that requires a willing hand. Care to lend yours? Finally, someone with sense. Let's begin your first task. I have plans that require a steady hand. I need that emblem of cognizance from the Dragon Tower to the west. Think you can snatch it for me, or are you all talk? Okay, west, eh? Okay, so we're going west. I'm gonna be following through the quest here, for sure. There's stables, there's like another warren. Hopefully the other warren is not guarded by the... Well, then again, I'm kind of like aiming for... There's an altar of earth so I could summon some shitters, but like, why would I do that? Yeah, I think why would I do that is a pretty legitimate question here. Ooh, gremlins. That's cool. I mean, yeah. I don't think I should... Maybe I shouldn't be, like, trying to optimize for the altar, and I should just grab the trolldeites. I mean, for the portal of summoning. I think it might be too greedy of an approach. And then we just flag it. Learning. Oh. Learning for the gunner would be pretty interesting. Oh. If we get a black... I mean, yeah, we need to be able to do a black tower, right? There's also like another relevant dwelling here. That I do want to take. A town gate guarded by several diamond golems. Okay. A bunch of lizards here everywhere. And we can't really develop anything without the wood. Oh. A magic lantern is not exactly exciting. This is also like way too hard. Okay, I mean, yeah. I do like me a rough style. It will make all of the things that we end up achieving down the line feel a tiny bit better. I could have also maybe... It would have been nice to set up the stables on the gunner. There's also a lot of wood here too that I could have taken. Some gold over here. How big? Small. Surprisingly accessible. I will go for a town hall. A little bit later than I would have liked. Bring me 5,000 gold, and I'll part with a Dragonwing Tabard. I'm feeling generous for now. No, I'm afraid, actually. Okay, the game just really wants me to not be able to make any use of, Actually, by now I think I'll go XP, because I can't really build anything anyway. Esperlaga is great. We should be able to find the Black Tower. Oh no. Oh man, I messed up. The crypt would be pretty good, but... How do we gain the resources even? But you need 5k. Well, that item I can complete whenever. And as much as the quest giver wants to make me feel in a rush to complete that, it's not really a rush to complete it though. Good luck on the PvE challenge, man. Thank you, Varlan. Appreciate the sub, and hell yeah. Do you need the top PvP info bar on the PvE days? Oh yeah, wait. The top one? Yeah, no, I don't. That's a good call. Hey, Jackson. Man, I guess I will need to clear a ranged fight here to move on, huh? Just not really getting around that at all. Oi, oi, oi. Actually, I'll come in. I'm not really achieving much by blocking them. I just kind of want to kill as many as I can. I will block there though. I'm preventing accurate shots, and that's it. This might be unacceptable. A Mighty Brick run? Earth is hell yeah. Oh. So both of the sides are actually pretty similar to one another. Where's the... Oh dear, there's the Black Tower. I need to get either past this or that. Dude, starting with Tari would have been quite a bit better, actually. Because what am I doing? Because it feels like I'm doing nothing. I'm known. I'm known for my good calls. Aww. No, there's no way that I can do the Black Tower on this. Beholders are too big of a tall. I mean, yeah, too tall of an ass skier. Oh, cannon! We get the cannon and then we go for the Black Tower. The cannon will enable everything to happen. So that's the idea. The secondary hero was only useful for the army. Or maybe I can actually bring the magic lantern stuff. I mean, yeah. I don't exactly see why not. Is that a quest? Yes. This seer was like, hey, if you're not a wuss, bring me the emblem of cognizance from the Black Tower in the west. So I was heading west to find a Black Tower, and well, I found it. And of course, I'm not a wuss. I don't really feel called out or anything by the quest giver. So yeah, I'm gonna be proving him wrong, not because I need to, but just because I want to. And yeah, so that's why we're going for the Black Tower for the Emblem of Cognizance at the risk of my life. To save my fragile ego. I mean, to, you know, just help a fellow citizen. But where money, Mr. Streamer, the cannon cost is not as big as you might think. I guess we're probably gonna go for knowledge, not power, right? Yeah. Wrong terrain, making this quite a bit worse. Okay, I can actually... Oh, I was gonna say I can block all of them, but... Well, I could have blocked +1 compared to what I did block. I'm not really sure how we're getting past lots of water elementals, though. Man, there's like... no way. Oh-huh. I think we will need to change our strategy or our approach or something, because oh my god. The map is actually rough on Impossible. If we even were on tournament rules to get to 2500, then it would be quite a bit easier. But well, we're not. Was there any recommendation on what to play with? Anyway, it looks kind of fun. I like the challenge. Anyway, we have bricked another run. There's no real good hero here. Okay. We called GG. We were beaten into submission here. Okay. So let's, given the new information, let's rethink our strategy. Is Gunner even right? Maybe we want, like, Lole. Lole could at the very least, like, start the game. Damacon with the goal specialty and the advanced offense is way better for fighting. Shakti could be pretty good. If we want to be like a real scumbag, we could start Gunner and reroll, keep rerolling until we roll Lole or Shakti as our secondary in order to get something going, or Arlak. I mean, we have like 3 really good secondaries, Arlak, Shakti, and Lole. The Ballista in the early phase would be a lot. Lole, no? Maybe. How many resets so far? 2. If they're available to sell, thank you. Tavern next week, but no golden. Gold Arlak with the Giga Ballista. I really want to main the Gunner though, but like, the start is so rough. I guess if I high rolled the kind of guards that I get early in order to accumulate a little bit of army, it would be quite a bit easier. I could also go to the right tavern immediately and buy the hero there in order to help me out with things, so I don't have to buy it in my main, which doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's try again. I want to make this Gunner dream happen. Male Kith. Okay, I'll actually give it a few rolls. A few whirls. Hey, holder of the beam. No Gunner, no dream. Did you lose already? I did, Fitness. The map absolutely owned me. It's not even close. I just was beaten into submission. Okay, this will do. I'm not looking to hurl, just getting a little bit of help. In 1 hour? No, I played for way less. I didn't survive an hour. You overestimate me. You silly. I do like this line. Hey, Fisky. Choose gold as a starting bonus. That 1 gold pile worth of gold is usually worth less than an artifact. I probably don't have a real artifact to show for it, right? Anyway, the plan is to use the Ballista nice and early, stable up, and then sweep into the left side. We can also collect all of the wood here too, most likely. That's kind of aight. And I believe I might be able to afford a town hall here immediately, as I really need any gold that I can get my hands on. When next tournament match? We haven't scheduled versus Yarmo yet. Oh, sulfur. I got the sulfur starting bonus. Okay, well that's pretty bad. Anyway, we're gonna be trying out the Arlac plan and seeing if that leads me anywhere. Harpy too. Dude, I'm already just dying. Yeah, I'm just dying over here. Oh my god, can't do this, can't do this. This is barely doable. Next time we encounter the tavern, and we don't have enough gold. No, this was a mistake. Oh my god. 100 gold? Are you sure about that? Can you afford to give me that much? There's also a war machine factory, so Arlac is actually not really that good. I could just get it over here and continue heading in this direction. Okay. The building? Yes, I do know about the ruins. The ruins would kill me 100%. Shakti was better. Yeah, okay, wait. I GG again. Dude, this map is tough. That's cool. I really like that. Okay, this time let's go with the gold bonus. I have to use a tier 1 specialist to get going. Played Inferno though. Yeah, I can imagine. I will look for a hero. Bro, what are you doing? I'm trying to get the secondary that will help me start, because this map is super hard to start. Just play it like Shadow of Death, sing a 6 LM. No, not quite. Damacon. Just looking for something here to help a little bit. Is there a scholar with a magic arrow maybe? Not really. But I could get Synca. Deemer. A well-rolled Deemer could help me do a few fights, but... Ooh, Manir. Maybe Damacon would be fine. I'm not really sure. Anyway. Of course, like, past the start, I'm not going to be able to use any sort of cheese to optimize. I'm not going to be, like, loading the game basically at all, unless I get surprised. So this is the only time that we can try and get ourselves an edge. Okay, there's my edge. I found the edge, boys. And we're screwed. Wait, no, I don't have to do this. Oh wait, but maybe I want to. Double gold pile. And these are normal piles, so they can actually be like pretty decent in reward. You had 2x dungeon hero. Wait, I missed that? Oops. Now, let's see what the other guard is before committing. Boars. Boars are not too hard. Maybe if I get... Well, no, I'm not really getting a level here because I'm taking gold. This is fine. Well, actually, this is kind of like a big fight. Not a lot to start with at all. We need to get to the tavern intact. We cannot afford... Actually, that's a lot of boars. Why is there so many boars? But I need this to be able to afford the tavern. Hello, lame. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, 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 we die again? I did not expect that many boars based on my previous fights here. Just start Deemer and be done with this. I can't. Wait, there is actually like a pretty good magic well for the Deemer to play with. And there's a quest that would give me a Tabar for 5,000 gold. So Deemer is actually kind of an option, for real. Like, yeah, I could, like, go here, shower once, get the magic well, collect some of the things around. Well, Well, okay, let's see if I make it to the tavern. Well, actually, I could just buy the hero here right now. Could have even bought a last turn. Well, this turn is kind of better because I get... Well, no, I could have like moved around and still got there. Estates! We are rich! This is the run. No, okay, wait. Lole does need a harpy. Naturally. Okay. We also know of where the harpy dwelling is too. We have the information. Ay. Morale killed an eye. Okay, so this is a random skill. That's a rough random guard that we generated. Okay, I think we should, yeah, stay, chill. Bad random still, 1 on 2. No. This is the run already. It's easy. Now we try to brute force our way into getting a ballista. Ballista plus harpy seems like a very good thing to have. Wait, that attack was bad. Maybe the first aid then too? No, I can't afford it. Clearing this guard will give me access to another treasure chest, or I could go like deeper as well. I believe I like the deep consideration here a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, that's an item. I will be greedy. I want to play fully for the gunner, you know? Temple of Loyalty is not very interesting. We will be outspeeding these, thank god. Yeah. I killed to the sun, thank you. Hey, Memenog. They do retaliate for almost a harpy. Can I afford to not lose anything here? I mean, is that even a possibility? Not the one that I would have preferred you to shoot. Big. Now we have a nice sword. We also still really want the town hall. The other hero is evil, bringing in actually some pretty good army, if I could afford them, ever. I wonder what's guarding the pillar, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to find out here. I'm gonna go here, and I will send Lorley forward. See that this is guarded by armadillos, that's really good. And then I also wanna just check out, oh yeah, you see like monk, civilized, I don't really wanna go here. And a horde of diamond golems to escape from my starting zone. Not really something that I'm looking to do right now. Maybe summoning some eyes is like the play. Eyes would make for a pretty good midterm starter stack. They're like one of the units that gets the least amount of benefit from the upgrade, so we wouldn't like have to feel bad about not upgrading them ever, as you know. Getting to the point of upgrading them is a big adventure on its own. Buying out all of them is 1750. Could I then do the Corsairs, I wonder? Advanced Lager, not Dungeon Terrain. It's not easy. Yeah, we can get the Battle Dwarves next. And then get a bunch of gold there. Okay, that's what I'll do. Will you cheat again? How did I cheat? Wait, how did I cheat? I didn't cheat. I'm getting accused. Okay, wisdom is probably not a bad skill here. It's something that I need to recognize. Ay. Wait, was that -2? No way. No, -1. Oh, sure. Yeah, then we can sit on the watering place, and we can get Loli to explore this direction more. We're definitely going for the Town Hall. And then for the Portal of Summoning on this first week. We are stabled up at Expert Laga on a Gunner. 3300 moves for the next turn with this watering place. It's pretty awesome. Do ore, enough for the Portal of Summoning. That's really important, really good. So if I could buy it out immediately, and then I could make some better choices. Moving forward, probably. That's basically the auto that I was looking for, but let's see. Oh, that's already the auto result. Whoops. Ay. What the hell? How does that even happen? There's also a Harpy Loft over here that I would really like. So when Olden Era campaign, when it comes out, of course. A pretty small treasury last time, but I think it's probably randomly rolled. So next time is the last turn that I get to buy my Portal of Summoning. Also with expert tactics on their terrain in the underground, the marksmen here are pretty easy by this point. So I think that's what I want to do. I'm rallying up the army from the next week and then pushing into the right side into the Black Tower. Oh my god, it's so blocked I can't reach them at all. Oi. Any morals? I don't think so. No, these are super small piles. Damn it. Anyway, good enough to buy the Portal of Summoning on this week. And now I don't have to be afraid. Well, this rule includes no replay of fights. Kind of. Not exactly. I just like frown upon loading out of like inconvenience, you know? If it's also a super doomsday scenario of like a super big fight or something, then I probably would load. My rule set is that, you know, like, loading is just really frowned upon. Nothing less, nothing more. Hey, Big Scholar. Actually, I will flag the Harpy Loft, I think. It's really good. We also have a down gate. I would like my Lorelei to bring back some of the army closer to Gunner so I can leave an adventure earlier. Eventually I'll be able to buy a hero too. Another one. Then I guess we may as well start at stables with the Lorelei. Yeah. Hey, Octaviaka! Hell yeah. PV is hella fun. Or I also could have tried to chain back the pillar. Okay, by this point I'm not going to be like relying on the Portal Summoning, so I'm just going to be picking up all of the dwellings as I go. 7 of these, yes. And actually reaching the derrick is really important. Nice. 1000 gold, premium. And then the next zero is a male Kif. Okay, now this is, you know, an army that I can play with. This guy wants 5,000 gold for a tab iron, which, you know, is a pretty good price for a tab iron. It's way cheaper than we'd be able to find one in a black market, not to mention, you know, it's a good thing to have options. I think I'll go this route. Yeah, there's a churches here too that I can take for free. And I will do this. Wanted Beholder Portal guarantee. I wanted to guarantee my portal to add to my power stack. Which did happen. And that was the point. You know, I didn't really care whether it would be Harpies or Beholders, as both of them are, you know, functioning as my power stacks right now. And I currently have 2. -1. Wisdom offense. Offense better short term, but I will probably need wisdom down the line. I think I may as well get this out of the way. If I find like a bigger shrine, I'm gonna be pretty happy I have this. I will also start going for some XP. Well, I already have gone for some, but yeah. I really like having the sword, I really like, yeah, some of the things about this run already. Yeah, I'm happy. This is the run. We want to be exploring, finding as many things as I can. And actually, I'll just buy the male gift. And we can bring over the army. And we can also, like, double up on it, too. Grab the 21. I did grab the one over here. Double. Can we gamble if this run dies? Sure. Prediction. If I survive this session, then we will not continue this gamble for the next stream or anything like that. We will have a 5-minute gamble here for whether this is the run or not. Okay, yeah, so now I want to bring over the Harpies and the Trogleys. We can get them onto Male Kif, and then we can get them over to Shakti to have an even more impressive army. Well, wait, we should be going alongside him as well. This time it's not Sea Dogs, so that's nice. Though Sea Dogs in general are not like a super rough unit to fight out in the wild. For their value, they're not that strong. They're just like annoying and hard to optimize for. Aw. It would have been really good to get on the watering place immediately, but... Well, oh, the flea. I will accept that. Oh, going past 0 would have been faster too. Quite a bit faster actually. But it did get some benefits. I mean, building out the strong hero is probably pretty important. Can we replay comments infinitely? Well, yes. I'll milk if to grab this, so I'm better aware. So I can go here, here, here. And then into the Black Tower. I probably would really love to build out the Pillar of Ice in the town already on this week. For which I'm only missing ore. There's good castle terrain, a mercenary camp. But we really want to be fast. So we'll try and be fast. I almost picked scouting, but in a PvE map with no hero restrictions, we can just get scouting through other means. Either lookout towers, you know, like objectives, side heroes, and just generally exploring, to be honest. So scouting is not gonna be preferred here. I'll get other heroes to collect all of this. I will definitely take the Air Magician. Then we want more heroes on the side. I need ore to be able to buy out the floor. Then I probably want to save my wood too. Because, yeah, I'm not getting that much. But over here is pretty nice. I'm gonna be able to get the Walking Dead here, no problem. This warehouse of ore is one of my main ways to generate ore in general, so that's gonna be very important. Already have access to the warehouse of wood. I wonder when I'll realistically be able to build like a secondary spawn, if ever. Black Dragon, yikes. Yeah, the last round definitely I would have died here. This is good. Emblem of Cognizance, as was promised. I wonder if I should take go there with my main, or I should take it with someone else. I have 2 ore piles, and if I can get the fort on the next turn, then I will get the Pillar of Eyes on this week, which would be really great. We'll build a marketplace. Yeah, the Pillar already has like quite a bit of army, and it's like stacking up. I think I'll go back on Mailkiff. Like all the way. Runes of Imminence. Okay, that's enough. We can get a fort on week 2. Let's go. Not any early at all, but I mean, a fort on week 2 is a fort on week 2, you know? Also want to open up this passage just for my other heroes to be able to function quite a bit better. And at the beginning of the next week, I'll be able to use a tavern to buy out another hero here to help me out too. I shall go for power since I already have some knowledge. And I want to be very power-centric. You don't even have a fort to build army. Yeah, this map was start. I got owned like a few times already and I had to like restart trying to figure out how to even like be able to start playing this map. Which is cool. I like a challenge. 1 wood, really? It's not even worth my moves, bro. Hermit Shack, that's pretty good. But, not good enough. We're accumulating experience at a good enough pace. I'm not really looking for any specific level ups either. A warehouse of crystal. Well, to be honest, getting milling is still better. Oh, that was pretty painful though. And we continue. What will you do if the gambit don't finish today? Cancel. We have like 2 Altars of Earth already in total. That's big. Can't reach, can't reach. Maybe navigation would have been fine. Okay, it's not a max or anything, so yeah, full deal. I can potentially be looking to get rid of the rest of my troglodytes here for some extra speed. I don't think the troglodytes will be a pulse stack anyway. We're getting pretty gold rich, but we're nowhere near close being resource rich, which is definitely a problem. And I think we need Malekith to go all the way here. He'll be able to get the Warehouse of Wood, stable up on the new week, and then also go for the Pillar of Ice for the double growth of that. I also maybe could have tried for the Chapelle. Wait, where was the Chapelle? Here. Kind of rough to fight there though. There's a town gate if I would like to come back here. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, but I have no idea what the guard is. Okay, well, I do have to go. Like, there's no way I'm not, right? It's 127 as well. Let's see. Okay. It's doable. It's winnable. Oof. I believe I have the range superiority, probably? Or do I? Is it okay if I just sit back? I don't really want to like be fighting into all of that trash. Okay, they're buffing up. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's real nasty. The sprayer. I absolutely have to start dealing with them and kite the golems in the meantime. Don't really want to give the genies something to hit. As they're out of buffs, they will be moving in. And I don't want them to hit anything that I currently find precious. Yeah, I believe we're going here. We can just bounce it to the other side of the battlefield. Oh, why are they meleeing me? Are you guys okay? I think that was just barely killing the ballista. Yeah, I'm interested in what this town has though. Maybe like a mage guild, so I can get a book. Learning is also not a bad skill for a gunner, but I think I'll skip it for now. Okay, we have, we kind of have things. I mean, no, just tier 1 and tier 2 dwellings, which is actually fine, you know? It's like quite a bit of stuff already. And now we don't have any ore though, which is a big problem. That means we'll need to trade away like our mercury or something for the sake of one ore, for the sake of building out the Pillar of Ice. Yeah. The Gamba, if you bet, will own only reward and no risk. Huh. Wait, actually? Alright. Wait, no! If the map doesn't own me today, then I will pay out that the map hasn't owned me. That Gunner is God. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. In the way that I said it previously, it's only... Yeah, you're right. I see it now. The error of my ways. I haven't taken the warehouse, but that's okay. We can get even more harpies. What do we summon? Shaktis, not good. He's right. He do be. What is our hero in the tavern? Darkstorn. We have actually a hill fort, which is really, really good. Yeah, I think we need to play for the hill fort right now. Let's do that. We're no longer stable though. Yeah, losing shock this is the most preferred out of anything. Oh wait, but I'm not like completing the cognizance quest at all. I wonder what the reward will be. Yes. Oh, a manticore lair. That's big. I can definitely do Nagas. Is there a need for more heroes? Octavia's pretty good. Having like a scholar gold hero running around doing things maybe. She also brings in more meat too. So these are really good things, you know? I like that. Estate maxing, hell yeah. When I get 5 wood, I can do the tavern too, and I hope I will be able to build out the manticore land this week. No, it's definitely not like a simple ordeal. Hey, Lorelei, yeah, she should definitely do this. The warehouse of wood will be picked up this week too. And Derek is not forgotten. And eyes are being delivered. Pack of Nagas. We no longer have a ballista, but we might be able to come across a cannon yard again. Unless, I mean, we were there already before. Offense? Tabard? Okay, well I guess I don't need to pay for the tabard anymore. Yeah, that's a good auto. And yeah, I am doing this. Ooh. AI thinks I'm in deep. But I don't really think so. I should have had a Harpy 1 stack. That one would have made this quite a bit more simple. That's very cool. This terrain is a godsend. Yeah, now that this is getting hit by only one stack, this is kind of acceptable levels of damage to be taking. Okay, that's good. Oh, what is this dragon all about? Is he a friend? That looks like a friend. I mean, I played some Abzu before. Maybe I can recognize friends when I see some, you know? I can finally get the warehouse on the next turn, letting me continue my growth. Hey Jazz! Appreciate the raid! Thank you! I'm currently playing a new challenge map called Noble Nemesis from the author of The Devil is in the Detail, a new adventure map that has been owning me so far. Yeah, what I'm playing. After a few resets to even get like some sort of a start here, I'm finally making progress in the map. And yeah, thank you. So wait, friend? Yeah, oh my god, I got a friend! Yes! Now that is huge. You know what? I think that I can maybe send a friend on some sort of different hero to just do quite a few things. My hero options right now are Darkstorm and Octavia. So what I can do... Well, first of all, I really need wood. Like, the piles of wood around here are giving me, like, 1 wood each, by the way. So the warehouse is, like, the most turbocharged thing in the entire map here, so far. Can you update friend in the hill fort? No. That is not a thing. So yeah, we'll go Darkstorm over Octavia, yes. Because Darkstorm actually feels like he's worth developing, you know? You can even also have the Tabard, and you will be my designated mage. Hell yeah. But now I need a mage guild. So he doesn't feel very lonely. And I also can get more army on the gunner too. I wonder if anyone wants this dragon, like as a quest, as a part of a quest, you know? There's a mage guild, I mean there's a shrine level 2 here. And I will be able to get a mage guild here next turn. And I'm also interested in the shield, but not the stockpile. The stockpile looks insanely difficult. And I also really want to build a manticore layer here on week 1. Yeah, not week 1, but the current week is what I meant. I can buy the Harperloft here too. I mean, yeah, big things. Big milestones incoming. Oh yeah, and also buying the mage guild here is gonna double up for giving a book over to my gunner as well. I see a shield over there that I'm very interested in, but probably not interested enough. The next hero is Verdish, yeah, but that doesn't really do much at all. The spells are not researchable and predetermined. I now have haste, and it's actually expert. I mean, expert haste is massive. Wow. So our humble beginnings here are already turning to sure something. That's very cool. This is a gigantic map, by the way. I definitely want to do this. Imagine we get like boots of speed here. That'd be awesome. Or maybe something that some quest giver will want to receive. Nah, I don't care that much about the trolleys. Yeah. Not because I'm too bad to save them or anything, I just didn't care about them. Yeah, another tabard. There's a lot of tabards going around here. What the hell? We can do this guard pretty easily. We could also do the warehouse of gold too. Anyway, I'm very happy having a secondary squad here by now. What is the secondary squad's mission? Wait, did we get a magic arrow here? We did. Okay. So having this magic arrow is going to be pretty important for Darkstorm to be able to function properly. And actually I'll collect some oh, okay. I really want the vortex on him so he can do even more things than he otherwise would be able to. We need the ore for the chapelle. Oh, that's actually exactly enough ore for the chapelle. Now we need more mercury and stuff. We're also chaining back the troglodytes that we eventually will be able to like town portal over to our main using the unicorns if I can get my Darkstorm to be strong enough in order to, you know, accommodate that. There's mercury there, or I'm not really sure where the ore is going to be coming from. Mercury south of the eye dwelling. I'm sure there's mercury all around that I will be able to find. I don't think this is good enough. I'm not actually that poor anymore. I don't think alleviating my poorness is still... Wait, I did something wrong. Man. Okay, I think what I should do right now is I should actually do a train. Give everything over to Gunner. Then I want Gunner to open up the town gate. I think this is massively important because there's no real decent things to fight around here on the Gunner. I mean on the Darkstorm. So we want to send them back into our main, and we also want them to be completing the quest as well. If the quest reward is anything decent, then we want it to be going to this hero. Coming to that hero. Ay. I'm not doing this fight cleanly at all. As long as I'm not losing some key units here, which I don't really feel like I am. And 4. 4. Oh. When do you play tournament next? Did you respond to this? I have no sound right now. Tourney versus Yarmo not scheduled yet. Okay. I guess I'll schedule like sometime soon. Let's see. So I can... Yeah, now... This. And this. This. Okay. And we can send Darkstorm home. Yeah. And now here, there's quite a few more things that he can do. He can do like the crypts, maybe some of the treasuries. He can complete the quest too. This was the quest that wanted the item. Do I want the pillar? Maybe with the upgrade too. Oh, that means we actually are missing hella loads of gold. And I also want to send Lorelei to be helping out Gunner with whatever. Hey, Severe. So yeah, I could be having a total of like 29 eyes here in the Darkstorm too. So I'm already building like a good secondary hero to be able to do more things because like there's a lot to do. And there's only one Gunner. And Gunner may be the fastest hero in the game, but, you know. Still. Don't need the expert haste. We want to save the mana whenever we can. Yeah. Well, we need more. We need mercury, and we need ore. Ore can be found in... Okay, I think I want to go around with only the dragon, just for like speed. And also just aesthetic reasons, I'm not gonna lie. Mercury is like over here. That's good. Then ore. Ore is like over here. And it's kind of somewhere. I mean, yeah, we're gonna be building into a cat stag here for the midterm boost. I mean, yeah, mid-game boost. Abbreviate? Yeah, I mean, the abbreviation of Oldenera is pretty funny. Okay, so we're not really building anything. We want to save the resources for important things. This one actually doesn't contest anything important, so I'm just gonna rip it. It's already like 135, that's insane, right? And all the other EI are actually doing like pretty well. The king is bonkers, as one would expect. Collecting permastats on the gunner also feels like a very cozy thing to do. Actually, I don't really want these shock days to be on me, as I want to be faster. Ooh, if I could do a Nagabank, that'd be massive. And I should be able to. The expert offense is like a very big thing, and the expert haste is also like a really big thing. So our hero's like pretty good at doing fights by now. Not as good as he is at getting into fights, but still. It's pretty proper. Actually, I want to go here, like this. And then block still. Yeah, nice. It's small. That's really good. If it was basically any bigger, I wouldn't have been able to go for this, but this size? This is my size. Mini. That sucks. And I keep low rolling the damage too. Annoying. And he hit the harpies. Oi. Yeah, now I'm dealing decent damage. Okay, 4,000 gold and 8 gems. Big. 1 mercury. That means that I still don't have enough mercury. And my labyrinth was here all along. Okay. So I need more mercury. That's fine. Mysticism. Yes. This hero is gonna be like a wandering mage. What better skill than mysticism can I possibly get on my wandering mage, you know? I can probably trade up the 1 resource that I need. But I mean, I'd rather not. If I had the option. And also I still need to complete this quest still. But, you know, I'm getting there. So yeah, this is what I want to build. Is it Hoda Mysticism though? Yes, of course. We're playing Hoda right now. So, it's Hoda Mysticism. Yeah, I guess I just need to... Oh, but I will not rush it. I'll do it next turn and see the best way to do so. What the hell? What do you mean, fairy dragons? Well, I guess when I have black dragons, it's gonna be pretty easy, but... Yeah, I guess we wasted quite a bit of time here in the gunner. At the very least, we got some mana back, and we are gunner, so we're not wasting that many turns, but still... Pretty... Yeah, we're definitely doing this. Hey, no resist. Good dwarves. Anyway. Bro. I actually kind of want this guy to go Eagle Eye too, like unironically. You know, because this guy is the Wandering Mage. Isn't Eagle Eye meant to be for the Wandering Mage? It's meant to be. This is quite a bit of XP. I actually don't really want this air right now, especially. Navigation is also kind of eh. Oh, cross-ring gloves, cool. Mitar's locked up and I need her out. Can you break her free, or are you scared of a little jailhouse fun? Oh, did he need Scholar too? No, not really. He's a wandering mage. He's not going to be meeting any allies. He's going to be out in the backlines of enemy territory, harassing and generally being annoying. At least, like, that would be good if that did happen. That's what we want to have happen. Okay, so I have enough gold to buy another marketplace before having to brutally trade all my crystals away for a single mercury so I can build the Manticore lair on week 3. So now we have a dwelling, a high tier dwelling and a high tier build out combination. So that means that we're going to be able to get to a decent, respectable amount of cats here. So that is good. My gunner is looking pretty impressive. I'm not really sure what skills I'll want to end them on. Mitari. So yeah, this guy, my Wandering Mage has gloves too now. That's awesome. He's got to be recovering mana on the go. So yeah, I'm very happy with how I'm developing this so far. Murph is not impressive. We have lots of Altars of Earth here that I don't really care about. But maybe I should care about it, you know? Double mana. I'm gonna be pretty good. Then I'm gonna take my Wandering Mage's turn. This is gonna be good enough. 300 gold, oh my god. I guess I really want this. Yeah. The Star Access for extra permanent power seems just like an obvious choice, really. So many good double attacks should just make the fight go cleanly. More mysticism is really good. More dwellings is gonna be pretty nice too. I'm not really sure what Loreley's job is. I guess just collecting stuff like this here and there. My male Kif also doesn't exactly have a job right now. I guess he can go collect there some. I would love to build out the Mage Guild right now, but I'm still very poor. Town Hall is a good substitute though. Flag or regret. Oh? Oh, maybe some quests will need them? Maybe. Yeah, I guess I can just flag them. Yeah, very likely some quests will be like, hey, give me 1,000 shitters. And this is the only way that you will ever get Town Portal. You will never even see or smell Town Portal in your life if you don't do this. Seems like a likely scenario. Ring Vitality, pretty cool. Pack of Devils, not very cool. So we keep running into dead ends and having to come back. I think a map like this is going to be like very much about speed, but right now we're not very much about speed at all, so it's not going the best. I think that we... Oh, Mitari's over here. Can Darkstorm do it? His arrows are 90 damage each. I think he can do it. Let's see what we can do. Hitting gear kills both of the stacks. But this guy will take my retail, which is really bad. Only one more arrow. And all of them are dying to 2 hits, not 1 hit. So I think I'm kind of cooked. Okay, no. Okay, wait, let's try to do it better. An arrow here is pretty obvious, but I need to like control them in some sort of like a more comprehensive way. If I just go to the corner, they'll just follow me and I die. No? Let's actually try and have a wait turn here. This guy will hit, I will retail and kill. This guy will hit. This guy will fully hit, and this guy will fully hit. There's not really much to prevent here. Actually, I'll just kill off a full 2-stack with this arrow. The 2-stack morale. If the 2-stack did morale, this might have been the one. I really, really want to be able to win this fight. Man. Arrows on like the 3 stacks. This happens again. They keep morale too, which definitely doesn't help. If I can morale too some. Okay, maybe this is the one? Yeah, this is... No, I missed... Oh my god, I think I was doing it. Ah! Man. Okay, let's go! Muted, by the way. Yeah, I am aware, sorry. Hell yeah, we did it! I mean, yeah, it wasn't easy. But, nice. And now we get a Mitari. Mitari with 3 mana tools, she has the dragon specialty. So I can either continue the path of the Wandering Mage, or I can give... Or I can give the dragon over to Mitari and continue developing her. She's actually not the state 0, so she has like a pretty good skill set. So do we swap or do we not? I guess I can swap Darkstorm over to like some casual army. Mitari definitely needs to like come back here. Okay, I mean, it's a dragon. It's going over to Mitari. Let's be real, right? She can also do like quite a few fights. I mean, Mitari dragons are insanely strong after all. So yeah, Darkstone, I mean, Mitari also has to like come back down. Just for like the simple purpose of this quest here wanting to see me, so that's gonna be good. And yeah, we need to get back our Manatee. And we also want to develop into a mage guild, so maybe we can buy out dragons on this week already. That'd be really, really good. Mitari gives stats to all dragons, yes. And a whopping 10/10 stats, so yeah, it's kind of insane. Ooh. To brew a rare potion. Ooh, a rare potion. That must be the Vial of the Dragon Blood. Damn. Also, I really wonder what's over here. Lots of Nagas. Okay. Gunner could get in on that. He would need to brush off the bad morale, but there's fortunately a fight where I can do that. Pegasi are surprisingly reachful. So yeah, we're developing the Darkstorn. So now we're going like freeway adventure. That's pretty cool. We don't really have any extra ore though. Oh wait, I haven't visited this one this week. Okay, I'm gonna get another hero. A Jet, I'm gonna be leaving the Eyes. Picking up a Harpy. And heading over to the Warehouse of Ore for, well, my ore needs. I already collected that. The windmill I haven't collected. That's pretty good. So yeah, Darkstorn. He cannot magic arrow these, but I could really use the Warehouse of Mercury by now. He'd be able to like cure the Manitors, I guess. There's an ancient lamp over there. Hey, Spontan. Yes, like Chronicles, so they'd give 10/10 to Behemoths. Does she also buff Bone Dragons and Ghost Dragons? She does, actually. That's pretty insane. Second Fort is not really a thing. City Hall is definitely a thing. So yeah, now I have this Mitari on the dragon. Could she do the monks? Yes, easily. Evil Eyes easily. Horde of Diamond Golems. Easily. Dying to that every time. I wonder if Mitari could actually get over the town gate and give all of the speed artifacts to Gunner to even, like, turbocharge him even further beyond. And then Mitari would be waiting for extra dragons before moving on to anything else. I guess. And yeah, we need to find an army for him too. Okay, okay. Kebab, you deserve this. Hey, Swanton, thank you. Very, very nice. Okay, so we're making amazing progress here. The Warehouse of Sulfur would be really, really important too, but it's gotta buy a pack of giants. If there's titans there, then I would be in quite a bit of trouble if I try. Mitari has an insane amount of moves, so I could actually get to the town gate on that turn. I do have a spell book. I'm gonna be picking up some of this. And can this dragon clear? Yeah. That's quite a bit to clear over there. Well, we can also like rally more army over to the Gunner too, so I probably should do that. Then Gunner can already like leave past the Scorpicors, and Mitari can leave past the Marksman, and then we will split our ways. Darkstone will also be finding some army somewhere. In order to make this a lot better, I can also get this. We will need to upgrade though, because my Evil Eyes are upgraded and I want them to be falling into the same stack. Yeah. Balthazar with a sub deal. Thank you. Just save scum ease. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I replayed the map like a few times already because I failed. I'm not here to just infinity replay. Yeah, oh my god, my dragon is beautiful on Mitari. Shaktis are doing their job, they're here to die. Yeah. Very good. Then we go over here and swap with Lole. She can give everything over there. But then she is actually heading to the hill fort, so I can upgrade the eyes and then chain them over to Gunner. I wonder how big the mansion is. It's a horde. Can I do this? I actually think that I can do this by now. Getting a major arty and all resources is going to be like a massive thing to be getting. Meanwhile, Darkstar needs to return for more army before he can continue his own adventures. That's okay. Well, actually, I could make it past like the... Well, no, it doesn't really matter if I make it past the monks. So there's going to be like another roadblock immediately after. He can like flag the Altar of Earth though. We also are flagging the Warren. We need all the dwellings that we can get for general army growth, as the map seems a little bit relentless, you know? So we need to make good use of everything that we have available here. My Ajit is running to collect the warehouse, so I can actually have some ore, which is going to be really good. I wonder if this is the way the map was created, or is it just like Shia? Or if it was just like Shia. Wait, what do you mean? Upgrade the dragon for Mitari. I wish I could, that would be glorious, but the hill fort is the Hodo hill fort. Okay. I'll be right back. Just, yeah. I'll grab a new cup of coffee, and we can continue on our beautiful gunner, who's gonna be getting gloves and boots. It's gonna be the fastest gunner in the world.